Hi guys, happy Monday. Welcome back to another episode of Soulful Living with Megs. As always, it is so wonderful to have you here. Spending a moment of connection with you truly means so much to me, and I am very thankful for it. Today's episode is part 2 of Reminders for Your Soul. And as a first reminder, this is a gentle space where you and I get to pause, breathe, and reconnect with what truly matters. And in the noise of daily life, I feel sometimes it's easy to forget who we are at our core. And this episode is your moment to return to yourself. So whether you are listening to me while you're on a walk, whether you're listening to me while driving, working out, or you're simply listening while resting in your safe space, these words are here to meet you where you are. I want them to be a soft reminder for you that you are constantly growing, evolving, and you are never alone. Please always, throughout this episode today, take whatever resonates with you and kindly leave the rest out. I want you to try to create some space in your mind from that noise that is constantly buzzing about up there. And I just really want you, as I said before, to reconnect with your soul, reconnect with your inner being, and truly know that we are in a safe space together. I'm holding so much space for you, and whether you've heard these reminders or not, I do feel that they are important to constantly remind each other of, just because sometimes we don't hear it enough. And I just want you to feel like you have someone in your corner, because you really do. So here is part 2 of Reminders for Your Soul. Listen to your body. It might need a break. I think we know this, but your body often holds wisdom your mind can often ignore, especially during times of stress, fatigue, tension, or burnout. They're all signs and they're not flaws. And I feel like sometimes in a busy world, in a busy workplace, sometimes we're meant to believe that feeling burnt out or feeling stressed, feeling exhausted means that you can't take a rest and you just have to keep going and pushing through. But I'm here to remind you that you can be ambitious and you can need rest at the same time. You can be this high achiever and you might need a break. So I want you to honor both truths, and I want you to listen to your body. You are capable of anything you set your mind to. Believe in yourself the way you believe in others. That faith that you place in others, guys, you deserve that same belief within yourself. Doubt and potential can coexist, and you know I'm a big believer in the fact that two things can be true at the same time. But you should choose to feed your belief. And when that doubt creeps in, be scared and do it anyways, because you will feel so much better giving something your all instead of thinking what if for the rest of your life, because you gave into that doubt and you didn't push yourself to trying to achieve these things. It's okay to set boundaries, and it's okay to remove people from your life to protect your peace. You can love someone and still choose distance. Protecting your energy doesn't make you cold, and it makes you conscious. You shouldn't have to justify why you need to set a boundary to protect that peace within you. If you need to protect yourself, that is all the explanation that you need. You don't owe anyone but yourself an explanation. I think this goes hand in hand with the previous reminder, but your life doesn't need to be justified by others. You can be kind, and you can still keep your decisions private. Self-trust is a full sentence, and as long as it makes sense to you, I really truly feel like you don't need to explain what you're doing, how you're moving through this world to anybody else. If it makes sense in your mind, in your heart, in your soul, and you are living in a way that aligns with you, I think that's super important, and you really shouldn't be factoring in anybody else into those decisions that you're making or your explanations. You are worthy. You are already enough. And I think this is a really big one, and sometimes I really need to hear this one over and over again, so I'm going to repeat it to you. You are worthy. You are already enough. On one hand, growth is so beautiful, but it doesn't mean that you're incomplete now if you have more moments of growth, because we always will. You can strive for more and love who you are in this moment. And because we're human, you are full of love just as you are now. That inherent good already exists within you, and it always has existed within you. Be silly, have fun, play like a kid again. Life doesn't have to be serious all the time. Joy is such a powerful thing, you guys, and laughter, as I'm sure you know, is so healing. You can be grounded, but you can still dance in the rain at the same time. Let your inner child lead the way sometimes. I actually have a tattoo on the back of my spine. Obviously, my spine is on my back. But I have a tattoo on my back that says, I hope you dance. It was inspired by the song I Hope You Dance by Leanne Womback. I'm pretty sure that's her last name. But basically within the song, if you haven't heard it, it has lyrics that gives two different choices. So she says you can choose to sit it out or you can dance. And then she says, I hope you dance. And so it's always like a this or that. And I hope that she even says, I hope you never fear the mountains in the distance, never settle for the path of least resistance. And then so when life presents you with two choices of whether sitting out or choosing to dance, I think is the right approach in that sense, because it invites playfulness with open arms, and we don't have to be serious all the time. So I really, really hope, as she would say, that if you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you choose to dance. And I hope that you are reminded when you're in those moments of laughter and playfulness that you can have so much fun in this world, and that we don't have to be so serious all the time. And I get that there are serious moments in life, but I think there needs to be a balance, and I think we need to be better at that, especially in our hectic lives, with everything we're trying to juggle. Find joy in the mundane, in the simple tasks. It'll make each day that much brighter. A cup of tea, a morning walk, clean sheets. The little moments aren't little at all. You can chase big dreams and still find magic in the ordinary. And I think I've mentioned this before in my previous episode of romanticizing your life. I am such a huge believer and contender in romanticizing the small parts of your life. And I really, truly feel like finding joy in the mundane is so important to the bigger picture of your life. And I believe it's about taking those small moments and making them feel larger than life. And how incredible is it that you get to choose how much color you allow in your life? I hope that you chase rainbows each and every day and allow the colors to spread all over your beautiful canvas. Two things can be true at the same time. I've definitely mentioned this before, but I'm here to remind you that life is full of paradoxes, and you can be grateful and still want more at the same time. You can be healing and still feel hurt. You can also love someone and also know that they are not right for you. Holding space for multiple truths, I think, brings compassion, it brings balance, it brings a deeper understanding within your life. It's not about choosing one over the other. It's about allowing yourself to be fully human and know that you can feel both truths. You can always learn something. There is always something to take away. This means that every experience, whether it's good or bad, holds a lesson, and life constantly offers opportunities for growth, understanding, and self-improvement, even in those small moments or challenges. And I hope that within every aspect of your life that you're able to see a lesson, even within a difficult situation. And I was listening to one of Tinks's podcast episodes the other day on this, and she actually reminded her listeners of the fact that I think there was a caller in that mentioned a relationship hadn't worked out for her. And she said, even if all you got out of that relationship was a song, you got something out of it. You were able to learn something and take something away. And I loved when she phrased it like that, because then she reminded everybody that every situation that you're in and that you're presented with, and in moments of stress and uncertainty and in the difficult times, like, there is that learning opportunity with it. And I think we can always, when we look back, we can think, okay, I was able to take this out of this situation. And I think it's a really good way to live our lives, because it presents opportunities for us to be grateful, but also know that we can still have difficult moments, but that doesn't equate to a difficult life. And being able to take the positives in every situation, it will allow you to flow through life in a less rigid way, I believe. Your life is yours alone. Embrace all that the universe is offering to you. I want to remind you that you are responsible for your own journey. We each have a unique path, and it's up to us to fully experience and make the most of what happens in this beautiful life and what life presents. The opportunities, challenges, beauty, and change. And I really, really hope that you continue to remain open to all of life's moments for you, because there are so many moments that are waiting for you. Guys, thank you so much for spending this moment with me. I hope that these reminders stirred something kind and steady within you and reminded you again that you are not alone. And as you step back into the rhythm of your day today, I really, really want you to remember that your soul is always speaking to you. It's sometimes in whispers, sometimes in waves. I want you to keep listening to that soul. Keep honoring what you need, because there is only one of you in this world, and you really, really need to commit to taking the most amazing care to yourself, because you deserve it. I hope that your week is filled with endless opportunities of joy and love and light. I'm sending all of that energy to you as always, and I hope that you feel it. I'm really looking forward to connecting next week together. I hope that you can spend some moments outside in the sun. I hope that you can find moments with friends. I hope that you can find moments where you get to play like a kid again and just have so much fun and enjoy and soak up every beautiful thing that is presented to you this week and for the rest of your life. But we will connect next Monday. Love you guys. Bye.